All right, here is page 2 in the Blues for Two, and it's showing you these two scales. One is a blue note scale, and any blue note scale you can get it by playing a minor triad with fingers 1, 2, 5, and smashing 3 and 4 up against it as close as they go. So you have a root, minor third, perfect fourth, flat fifth, perfect fifth, and the one other note is the lowered seventh. So there's and if you're in a major key, you can use the blue note of the relative minor or the pentatonic with the sliding blue note. And you will notice that they have exactly the same notes. So you want to take those two little scales on page 2 and run them just all over the place. Just go crazy with it. And then the pentatonic also. And you will start getting that pattern in your hand. Then on page 3, you see we've got the actual chords that you would be playing against. And against that C6, you've got the C pentatonic or the A blue note. And you want to just literally practice going. And then on the second line you see a C9. So those are your notes, and your scale is now going to include that B flat. Then you see the F9, so you've got the same scale, the pentatonic with the sliding blue note, and then adding the E flat. And you just run that scale. Then you see the D minor 9. And here what we've got here is a D blue note. You get it like 1, 2, 5, 3, 4 smashed up against it. But here I've added the 9th. So you just kind of got so you're going to just run that. Then you've got a G9, actually a 13. So you wouldn't be playing all these notes at one time. You might be playing just. But if you have a regular G9, it's the same thing as the F9 and the C9. You play the G mixolydian with the lowered 7th. So again, you just. You fiddle with that little scale. Then on the bottom line, you sharp the 5th. Now typically you're going to play it, you're going to leave a lot of notes out. But if you're doing the sharp 5th, that one, then you can actually play a C harmonic minor. So there's the G, A, B, C, D, E flat. So you run that one. C harmonic. So here would be the flat 9, sharp 5. So you just fiddle and fiddle with those little scales. Then on page 4 we have just the actual chords with the same number of beats that you would play as comp chords in the right hand. So you've got the sharp 5. And then you just take those chords and fiddle around. And you just play with those. Then finally on page 5 we have the actual melody, which is using that very scale, this one. So then you've got the melody 1, 2, 3, 4. Start over with your own melody. Second ending there. And then you memorize that until you can play that really easily. On page 6, we have the very same melody, but with just some other voicings. 7, 3, 3, 7. You can see at the bottom of the page. You can do your Charleston ba-da, ba-da-da as an accompaniment. All right, but instead of playing these chords, you're going to play these.